So today we have Albert Wesker from the Resident Evil movies taking on Wolverine from the Fox universe. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So, as always, who's stronger? Well, Wesker casually crushed a sonic weapon made from a silver metal in his grip, effortlessly overpowered and knocked around slash ragdolled Alice, nearly knocked out Alice with a simple backhand, effortlessly overpowered and ragdolled Chris and Claire Redfield, even easily throwing both of them with one arm each several meters. But Logan easily broke a man's hand, easily sent a man flying. He's matched in ragdolled Sabretooth. A headbutt and a flying elbow took down Blob. He used a motorcycle as a bat. He's one shot Gambit. He sent a dude flying several meters. And he even ripped Adamantium apart. Logan has more feats, but Wesker did all of his feats with ease. So, I mean, you can argue. I'm just going to say they're even. And now, durability. There's two ways of looking at this. Wesker's skin, muscles, tissues, and everything else inside, other than his bones, are more dense and tougher than Logan's. But Logan's adamantium skeleton really evens it out, and both also have great healing factors. Uh, Like, Albert barely noticed being stabbed in the leg by a small knife. He endured an automatic closing door, nearly cutting his foot completely off. He survived being stabbed in the head, followed by being shot in the mouth by a shotgun at point blank range, followed by a barrage of pistol bullets to his skull, also at point blank range. He actually completely healed from all of that only after a few minutes or less. He also survived being in the epicenter of an absolute massive explosion, followed by the fall into the water. But Logan ignored a barrage of bullets. He endured brutal and savage beatings from Lady Deathstrike and X-24 and was just fine. He survived being launched miles away by Magneto, followed by drowning. He survived being shot in the head twice by adamantium bullets. He immediately healed from several wave blasts from the Phoenix, which were literally disintegrating everyone else. And he even survived one of the nukes dropped in World War II. Just the mere fact that he survived the Weapon X program is impressive, because it was supposed to be impossible. Stryker even said that Sabretooth couldn't survive it. So, Wesker has more raw durability and a great healing factor, while Logan has his adamantium skeleton, and I'd definitely say a better healing factor. And next we have speed, and with speed, it is no contest. Wesker is so much faster than Logan. Like, it's not even close. The best you can say about Logan's speed is that he blitzed two guys before they fired their guns, and he presumably dodged a bullet once. That's it. That's nothing on Wesker. Just like his gaming counterpart, he has hyper accelerated speed, which allows him to move so fast in short bursts that it looks like he's almost teleporting. Like, literally almost teleporting all around the battlefield. Blitzing Chris and Claire, as well as dodging their gunfire at close or point blank range, came so easy to him, like a walk in the park. He even saw them and Alice in slow motion while fighting them. Logan has nothing on that. Wesker, he is just so much faster than Logan. So, what about their fighting skill? Well, I'm not going to talk much about it because there's not much to mention, but they both have skill that I want to talk about. Wesker is a skilled and brutal combatant and fighter, and he's also a skilled marksman, but his fighting style centers around his speed. He easily had the upper hand over Chris and Claire simultaneously, and he easily overwhelmed and bested Alice, who is also a very skilled martial artist in her own right. But Logan, on the other hand, is a skilled martial artist with over a century of experience as he's fought in several wars. He's matched or bested Victor, as well as bested Lady Deathstrike, Mystique, Silver Samurai, and that Deadpool abomination you see right here in front of you. That was in his first movie, standalone movie. But his fighting style centers around his claws and his durability to keep him going. Speaking of, his adamantium claws can slice through virtually anything, including like every other metal in the world. They'll have no problem slicing and stabbing through Wesker. But Wesker's speed grants him a higher striking power, and Logan has shown that he can be knocked out, like when he was shot in the head back in X-Men 2. It knocked him out, at least for a few minutes. He can be knocked out. It might take a lot, but he can definitely be knocked out. So, here's the problem that both of them will have to overcome to eventually win this fight. And let me tell you, it's not going to be easy for either of them. For Wesker, he simply just has to do enough damage to put Logan down. But for Logan, he actually has to land a hit with his claws on Wesker. And since he's nowhere near as fast, it is going to be hard for him to do. It's also going to take more than a simple stab, even to the chest or even to the head, considering he survived that stab to the head with that knife previously. He's going to have to like cut a limb off or even have to cut his head off to put Wesker down. So, who wins? Well, this would be a brutal fight that would take a long time, really, uh, to finish. But I think Wolverine is winning this fight. Yes, it'll be very hard for him to land a good hit with his claws, especially more than just once. But I think that's more likely to happen than Wesker doing enough damage. Because Chris, Claire, and a depowered Alice all remain conscious after taking Wesker's attacks. And I'm sure if Claire can score a stab with her knife on him, I'm positive Logan can too. Yeah, I'm siding with Wolverine at the end of the day on this one. Wolverine wins. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you think and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all the great stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.